Today is Monday, March 17th. We are currently getting ready to go down to Waco, drop this trailer from our Topeka switch for the weekend. And then we will be heading to Fort Sam, Houston to offload in the morning. I may be able to go live on my TikTok, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Gloves are right here underneath this. I'm about to go to sleep. My husband's about to jump here and do his thing.
It's called work. Go to work.
And
do my thing.
yeah, we had a pretty good dinner. I made some steaks with some pasta salad and corn on the cob. It's not, we don't eat corn on the cob all the time. It's very, very, like maybe once or twice a year, really. Because it's not that great for you. But everything is charged and ready. If you guys are not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. Watch the videos for us, please. We need the watch hours and we need the likes. It would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to find another way to monetize ourselves with our content, and this would definitely help us out. Please.
All right, March 17th, Monday morning here. We're getting ready to go. Drop off an empty, pick up a loaded. Find out how this truck's gonna act down the highway here.
I'm going to sleep. Morning
Babe,
comes
you've already
early.
said that, man.
Love you.
I love you too, man.
Need to get these Z's on.
You're right, yeah. One thing that you never fail to do is get your Z's on. She always sleeps, trust me. She's never short of any sleep. But anyway, so yeah, we're getting ready to head on down to Waco here. We need to be Fort Sam by 4:45, because if you don't get there by 5, they make you go through the commercial gate, which doesn't open until 6, and we start offloading at 5:30. So we need to get there. It's like a 2-hour and 45-minute ride. So yeah, we need to leave before 2 o'clock. Money on the CARPE fuel, right? Here in Waco, 0128. A little fuel in. Truck's still not doing that good. Definitely gotta take it to the shop. Knows what's gonna happen. Could be a small thing. After we get done with this load, we're gonna have to take this thing to the shop, have them put on the computer. So what's what? Done to it, man. Done. gallons. Should be good for about 200 miles. Excuse me. During the low gears and the initial takeoff, the truck is doing fine. On the high gear, it's not doing so good. Right at the top gear, like when you're doing around, I'd say 65 plus, it's just still pulling and everything, still getting the load down the road, but there's definitely some it's called people were saying boost leak, some kind of leakage. You can hear it making a high winding sound, and you can just feel just a little disturbance in the power. So it's been over 60 miles so far, and we haven't received the emissions warning. So maybe it was that the IMAP sensor that was just all given a bad reading, because it was just a lot of carbon buildup on that thing. So cleaned it out, and maybe still, once again, not 1000% confident. We'll see what happens. Really got to take it to the shop. It really sucks.
Yeah. Attention all newcomers. This is not a game. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, you feel me? This is life. Let's get it. We put blood, sweat, and tears into this. So look, I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it, and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. Yeah, in spite of the odds, I go get it like I'm a boss. If they step to me, we toss. Look how I done lost. And that's what keep me on my toes. Ain't no regular Joe, ain't no hanging the gloves on what's ahead, still ain't enough. Pushing kilos like it's weighted repetition, maximum reload. Look, I'm sick with it, legit right off the jump. 24/7 every month. When I say something, make the bass bump, but there ain't none and it can't come. Can't get no sleep when the competition doing the same. So I shed blood to show my pain. Hustle, hard. Hustle hard.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Good, you?
Doing pretty good. Where you coming in from?
Topeka, Kansas.
Topeka. Thank you, Anthony.
All right,
Appreciate
brother.
you.
this load is probably about anywhere between, like, I'd say 9 to 14,000 pounds, the load itself, and then, you know, you have the trailer. But yeah, so everything together, not too much. It's probably only about 9,000 pounds worth of product in there. And with our boost problems, that's gonna help us out a lot. Very light trailer. We run this route a lot, and just recently there was a major accident where I believe 3 adults, one toddler, and 1 infant were killed in a car accident. And there was a trucker who had ran into the back of all these trucks, all these vehicles, just plowed right through them. You know, they say that I guess he was on some type of antidepressants or something like that. But regardless, if you look, like I just did a video recording of the route. I always look at the route to see if there's any construction or anything like that. If you look on the route, it says there's going to be multiple lane closures. So what we've been doing is we've been just paying the money and going on toll 130. You can take toll 130 or toll 1, but the lane closures are running all the way up past toll 1. So the more expensive route is toll 130. But it's safer for us because people like to demonize truckers, but cars are so terrible on the road as far as cutting us off and just not properly yielding to big trucks. But cars really are terrible on the highway, not yielding, cutting us off, getting in front of us and hitting their brakes, things that just being crazy. So I'm not saying that happened at all in this situation, but what did happen is a lot of lane closures, and my gripe is with the actual city. Why not, like they do in Shreveport, Louisiana off I-20, redirect all traffic around the lane closures? They know they're going to be doing major construction or having lane closures. Why not? You have toll 1, you have toll 45, you have toll 130, and you can push big trucks off the road and send them to the tolls and maybe not charge them at night, because it's way too expensive for really big trucks to be running on those interstates. Just can't afford it. The shippers and receivers don't pay for tolls, you know. So yeah, why not? Why don't the cities just have signs up like they do in Shreveport, Louisiana, that puts you on a loop around all the lane closures? And it's not cars, it's just big trucks, because they know the lanes are too small for us. And a lot of times these lane closures, the lanes are way too small. You have a little bit of shoulder, and then they have it all blocked off, so you can barely fit as a tractor trailer. So it's really disheartening to see on some of those trucking YouTubers where they're talking about guys in flip-flops and talking about these guys, you know, these are what's wrong with trucking. There's way more good, not good, but you know what I mean. There's way more Caucasian truckers in the United States that get in way more accidents than anyone else, just because the factor of there's just more of them. So it has nothing to do with flip-flops or being a foreigner or anything like that. Accidents happen for everybody. just gotten to like the north part of Austin, so I'm gonna go toll 1, which is west of I-35. 8 minutes to 183. Road work ahead. Various lane closures. All those signs pop up, and that means it's gonna be just chaos. It's not gonna be so bad because there shouldn't be too many people on the road tonight, but it's not even worth it because people will cut you off if you stop so bad. So it's a couple more minutes going toll 1, but it's definitely worth it. I was gonna go toll 130. I was like, man, that's kind of expensive. Toll 1's a little bit cheaper, so it's only maybe like 5 minutes longer. Again, the shipper is not gonna pay me any money to drive on these tolls. Even when I deliver to Camp Mabry here, they don't pay us extra for the tolls. That's it.
Born ready. On your mark, ready, get set, go. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all.
So after we offloaded the store, we had to come over here to the switch yard, and it's been about 3 hours or so. We had to wait for somebody to come and brace down this trailer so that way we could take this trailer that has like some kind of equipment that goes to Dallas back, and so they took them till 10 o'clock to get here. So they just finished that. I did my vlog, and now we are gonna be on our way back to Waco, but we're going to be picking up a set of doubles at like 3 p.m. and bringing them back down here to this drop yard. So again, we got 2 loads back to back, so I guess maybe they hurt us as far as like, you know, hey, we need some work, man. I've been telling them that we needed to work, and so, you know, we're getting a little bit here and there. Like I said, they're all these small $800 loads, which I guess, you know, my truck is having problems right now as it is, so I guess that's okay. But anyhow, we are on our way back to Waco right now, and taking this trailer back. Right now it shows we're going to get there about 1 o'clock, and we got to wait for that trailer to be done by 3. It doesn't have to be delivered until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, but we're obviously going to get it done ASAP, so that way we can get ready if they have another one for us, hopefully, you know. They do or something, but I guess, you know, we'll see. Alright guys, see y'all later.
Alright, it is 17:26 hours. We're headed down the road back to Fort Sam Houston. We just came from there. We offloaded at their main store there, and then we had to pick up a special trailer. So we dropped off for empty there on their switch yard, picked up a special trailer. Something had to be done with it. They had to do something with it. So we sat for a couple hours, took a nap, and my wife drove back while I slept. Then when she dropped off the empty trailer here, well, not empty trailer, I'm sorry, the special trailer, we then went and got something to eat. We went to use the restroom and all that stuff. And so now we just picked up our doubles, which I didn't video today because y'all have seen enough videos of doubles being hooked up. And we are headed back down to Fort Sam Houston, like I stated, to drop off these doubles and pick up doubles. And then that'll be it until hopefully tomorrow evening. So it's currently almost 2100. No, sorry, it's currently 2000, about 11 miles away from my drop. But as you can see in the camera here, when you're driving from San Antonio down to Austin, you know, all over, well, not all over to Dallas, but we'll say anywhere between Round Rock and San Antonio right now that I'm aware of, because I always go to Fort Sam Houston and Lackland Air Force Base. We're doing a lot of construction, and before you know it, they'll just take 2, 3, sometimes 3 lanes away from you immediately. If you're not paying attention, you know, bad things can happen, not just for commercial drivers, but for all drivers. I really wish the cities would kind of take charge, or the counties would take charge of traffic flow, meaning like in Shreveport right now. I don't know if they're still going on, but the last time I went through Shreveport, and it's been going on this for about over a year, they've been rerouting us truck drivers onto a loop that goes around Shreveport, because they've been a lot of lane closures, and it's real tough for truckers to first slow down if the traffic just immediately comes to a stop because of whatever, and then it's really tough for truckers to stay between these little bitty makeshift lanes that they make in construction sites. I mean, they literally take almost all the lanes away, and you know, it just doesn't make sense that people put so much weight on a truck driver saying that we're doing things wrong, or, you know, oh, they were on TikTok, or they were doing this, or they were doing that. I mean, that may very well may be, but there are things that everyone can do in order to bring down the level of danger on the highway. And I mean, I drive up and down these roads all day, almost every day now for like the last about 6 days, and there's police officers, there's nothing but vehicles all around us, everybody's on their, I was just passing by this young lady, and she was literally looking down at her phone, texting, and you know that's you too, so wherever you are watching this, I mean, to put it just on truckers and say that truckers are doing this or that or the other just doesn't make sense to me.